What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the vlog. If you're new here, my name's Caroline, Free Woman Travels, and I love Jesus. I travel and I do sports. So now that you're all caught up with who I am and what we're doing, we have been prepping for a half Ironman, and I signed up to do a sprint triathlon to practice for the half Ironman. And it is in a week. A week from today is our sprint triathlon. Crazy. So yesterday, there's this triathlon group in my area. So several of us got together yesterday and did a mock triathlon to get ready for next week. Let me tell you, that junk was so humbling. I knew I'm not prepared and ready. I just already knew. I just started swimming 2 months ago, just started biking 2 months ago, running always been an issue for me. So I already knew I was behind, but that swim about took me out. I don't know. I didn't feel panicky. Mentally I wasn't panicking. I'm used to being in the lake. I'm used to swimming in the lake, so I didn't feel mentally it was scary for me. But something happened, after the first 5 minutes maybe, I just felt like I could not get air in my lungs. I don't know if it was the wetsuit, they say sometimes people have issues with the wetsuit being really tight on your throat, kind of like you're claustrophobic almost. So I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was the water. I don't know if it was the wetsuit. I don't know if I just started out too hard, because we kind of just started really hard. I didn't start at my pace, I think was the issue. And come race day, I will be at my pace. I won't have to keep up with anybody. So I don't know if that was the issue. I don't know if I actually was panicking and didn't know it, but I just could not get air in my lungs. It felt like I just could not breathe. So that was the first issue. The swim did not go so hot. I did the breaststroke more than I did freestyle on my watch tracked that. So I'm hoping maybe someday this week I can possibly do another open water just to get those jitters out, because that made me more nervous than I already was. So I hope to practice that again. And then also the bike didn't go so well. I didn't realize how hilly this course is. The course is so hilly. So many hills. I mean, I know what goes up must come down. So we did have down spurts too, but the hills, I had my gear on the furthest, easiest I could do, pedaling super fast, but you're not really moving anywhere, trying to get up these hills. I'm so thankful for the couple that came and helped us. There was a couple there who are veterans at this sport and have a lot of knowledge and want to help new triathletes get into the sport. So really grateful they were there to help. They really wanted to help us. And then there's 2 other girls there that this is their first triathlon, so they were giving them pointers, me pointers. And during our bike, the other 2 girls were just zooming, and I was back in the very back, struggling to keep up with my bike. And I'm not saying it's the bike, in softball, it's not always the bat, it's the hitter also. So not blaming it on my bike. They did offer to look at my bike before the race and see if they could mess with the chains and stuff, because sometimes it wasn't wanting to change gears and stuff. So very thankful for them. But the bike is also now scary because I was just going really, really slow. But that's okay, I guess. I gotta race my own race. And then after the bike, we did the whole bike course. So we swam only about half the swim course, we biked the full course, which gives me a little bit of confidence because, okay, I was like, if I could do it today, I could do it race day. I just got to suck it up and do it. And then after the bike, we ran like close to 2 miles, I think. And the run was okay. I was a little tired, but nothing crazy. So I'm like, okay, if I could do 2 miles, then I could do a 5K, you know? So yeah, it was just like a really humbling experience. Makes me a little bit nervous because I don't feel very prepared as I feel like I should be compared to the other 2 girls that were with us. Like I said, they were just zooming. And I was like, this is y'all's first triathlon and this is my first triathlon. But granted, I think they have been training longer than I have. Like I said, I've only been doing this 2 months. So I got to give myself grace. And Cheryl, the woman that was with us, she was like, we were on the bike and I was just like struggling. And she's like, this is your first race, isn't it? And I was like, yes, ma'am. And she goes, well, good news is you're going to PR no matter what your time is because it's your first race. So it's going to be a personal record. So whether I come in dead last, which I have a feeling I am, it's still going to be a personal record. So anyways, that is my update for this triathlon series so far. Sorry, I've been doing a terrible job at vlogging. I've made several videos now, like update with a triathlon, but I just keep forgetting to finish the videos and post them. So hopefully this one actually gets edited and posted. So yeah, I'll keep y'all updated for about next weekend, what happens and all that. Don't really know how much footage I'm gonna be able to get, but I'll do my best. Wish me luck for next weekend. Kind of nervous, kind of scared, but I'm also excited because even though yesterday was super hard and very humbling, it was still fun. And yeah, it's just to get out there and do something scary. It's really rewarding. And yeah, the Lord always provides you strength to do hard things. So anyways, peace. Happy Sunday. I'll see y'all next week.